I haven't really seen all of the new Star Wars movies. I liked the one that was The Empire Strikes Back from years ago. And one of the scenes that I really like is when Luke Skywalker meets Yoda. And Yoda, of course, was created by the same one who did the Muppets. And he made this small character who would just talk real funny. And he was being kind of silly, being goofy. And Luke doesn't even know who he's talking to. He's looking for the great Jedi, the master who would teach him. And yet, he doesn't realize that's who Yoda is. He seems just like this little goofy character. And it's only after a while that Yoda does a number of tests on him that he then reveals who he is. In the tests, he's trying to say to him, how can you say that you're ready to learn? You're ready to be patient. You're ready to be the student if you can't do it now with this little creature. You expect to do big things, but you can't do the little things? That's not how this works. And our Lord says something very similar. Many of us have dreamt about the idea of offering our lives for something great, something magnificent, some great thing that God has asked us to do. But in the end, we suddenly find ourselves not able to do the little things. Isaac Job and his companions, they were willing to go and sacrifice their lives. It was a story I remember even as a child, reading about their courage, their ability to keep going back even when they were rejected, even when they were hurt, and they'd come back to the same people and say, Christ still loves you. It's still important for me to bring you this message, even if I risk my life. And yet, in the whole process, I thought to myself, could I do it? As I read the lives of the saints, and I thought as a young boy, absolutely, I would be like a knight in shining armor, ready to give over everything to the Lord. And then there were the little tests. The people in my life that I didn't recognize as being a chance to be with Christ, to learn from the Master. And I suddenly looked back and said, wait, I thought I could be courageous, but when somebody asked me about my faith, I shrunk away. I thought I would be the one that would be so loving, but when somebody next to me needed just somebody to listen, I was too busy. And I thought more and more about the little deaths, the little martyrdoms in our lives. I have a theory. In order to keep yourself healthy, you need to do things that give you life, the things you enjoy doing. And that can include the things of God. In fact, I especially think doing the things of God will bring you life. But I think it has to be in proportion to the things you don't like doing, but need to be done. I'd use 1/3 and 2/3. Do 2/3 of that which brings you life, but don't forget the 1/3 of the things somebody has to do. The hard, difficult, small deaths, the martyrdom. I preached at the nursing home, and the women in the front were complaining about those who were talking to imaginary people in the back and distracting them. And I said, that's your little martyrdom. Be patient. For one day it might be me in the back row, and I hope somebody's kind to me too. I preach that to others, but I myself have to be very careful, because I might be with somebody today that gives me the test. And if we pass the little tests, perhaps God would actually ask something great of us. But why would he give us something great?